Haven't been able to be on for the last few nights. Wanted to come on tonight, can't stay on too long, but a couple things we need to cover, a couple things we need to laugh about. I'm going to get right into it. You know, you gotta love this man. Not only talking to the press does he say, you know, they're at him about the China trade deal and, you know, why he's trying to ruin the world economy and all of their BS, right? And he said, I'm handling it. I'm handling it. Look, it wasn't getting done, and so now I'm the chosen one, and I'm handling it, okay? Totally kidding, totally trolling them, absolutely knew that they weren't going to report on anything else he said, but they were going to home in right on that. Trump's calling himself the chosen one. And why? How many magazine covers did we see with Obama having a halo? If it wasn't a rainbow halo, because he was our first homosexual president, married to our first homosexual trans lady, or transsexual trans lady. Yeah, she was the first trans lady, right? Or it just had, you know, a halo around him. And in his acceptance speech in Colorado, they talk about Trump doing these rallies is an ego boost. It's like, well, guess what? It is an ego boost to have an audience, absolutely. However, he's doing it to keep in contact with the people that the mainstream media has ignored and ridicules and reviles. He's doing it to keep in touch with the people and to report directly to us, because he knows that even if we're not there, we're listening to and watching the speeches. He is maintaining his connection with his base because the mainstream media won't do that for him the way that they did for Obama. They carried every single drop of Obama's water for 10 years. Okay? And so he's trolling them because he knew that they would focus on that, which gives us, because he knows that they can't meme worth a darn, he gives us the opportunity to absolutely slam the media for their hagiographies of Obama, the apotheosis of Obama, putting a halo around his head on at least a dozen covers I saw. Because people started bam, 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 bam. As soon as the mainstream media comes out with the false narrative about how Trump thinks he's the chosen one, all of a sudden we all come out with all of the magazine covers. And Obama, you know, I was talking about the rallies. How about that rally that Obama had in Colorado with the Greek columns, and it looked like a temple, and he said, and history will look back on this as the moment when the oceans ceased their rise and the planet began to heal. I mean, all of the BS that we had to listen to for 10 years, because I'm including the 2 years that he was running. And it's beautiful. And so then what does he do? Does he say, oh, gee, maybe I shouldn't have said that? No, he doubles down and he goes to the AMVETS conference and he says this. He wanted to give himself the Medal of Honor. Politico is reporting this as though it's a straight news story, that he really said he wanted to give himself the Medal of Honor. That's not what he did at all. And for everybody who has watched one of his rallies knows that at some point in the rally, he's talking off stage to someone. There's someone that he had called up. There's someone that's running for the office that he's endorsing, whether it's Big Jim Justice in West Virginia, whether it's a coal miner, whether it's a steel worker, whether it's somebody at the social media conference, whoever it is, whoever he brings into the spotlight. Then there's a little section where he's talking to that person. Well, it happened to be Woody Williams. At the event in Louisville, Kentucky, Trump singled out for praise World War II veteran and Medal of Honor recipient Woody Williams. Thank you, Woody. You're looking good, Woody. Woody's looking good. That was a big day, Medal of Honor. Nothing like the Medal of Honor. I wanted one, but they told me I don't qualify, Woody. I said, can I give it to myself anyway? They said, I don't think that's a good idea. Totally joking. We all knew what was going on, and they're reporting it as a straight story. Trump said he wanted to give himself the Medal of Honor. Trump would have given himself the Medal of Honor if he wasn't held back by his aides and they're going absolutely splody head, and it is absolutely hysterical. However, even though we have fun mocking and ridiculing them, because don't forget, ridicule is our #1 weapon against them, we have to take them seriously. I do not like these posts calling them stupid. I do not like these posts saying that they're insane. No, these people are of sound mind and they know exactly what they're doing. They are evil. They're not insane. They're not crazy. They're not stupid. They're evil. They know exactly what they're saying and what they're doing. This guy, Hassan Piker, said America deserved 9/11 and he mocked Dan Crenshaw's war injury. He called a mujahideen a brave soldier. Okay, now there's a lot of F-bombs here, and I'm not going to say them out of sensitivity for your ears, but this is the level of discourse on the left. This guy has the understanding of foreign policy of like a 12-year-old. What the F? What the F is wrong with this dude? Didn't he go to war and like literally lose his eye because some mujahideen, a brave effing soldier? He calls a mujahideen a brave effing soldier and not Dan Crenshaw, who was in his 3rd tour. Some mujahideen, a brave effing soldier, effed his eye hole with their dick. Piker said during a Twitch live stream on Tuesday night. He added, isn't that how he effing lost his dumbass eye because he got his effing eye hole effed by a brave soldier? This is the level of discourse on the left, people. This isn't stupid. This isn't crazy. This is evil. And you might say, well, Timbo, so what? That's some wacko on the left. No, he's with the Young Turks because who is Hassan Piker? Hassan Piker is Cenk Uyghur's nephew. Hassan Piker is a nobody. Hassan Piker would be nowhere. He'd still be in his mommy's basement playing Xbox if his uncle Cenk didn't give him a job. And how could Cenk afford to give him a job? Cenk got $20 million. That's right, 20 with 6 zeros after it. $20 million in order to stand up the Young Turks. And where did he get that money? Why, I'm glad you asked. He got it from big-time Clinton backer Jeffrey Katzenberg. Who's Jeffrey Katzenberg? Oh, he's just that Hollywood creep. Google Jeffrey Katzenberg. Katzenberg. Jeffrey Katzenberg, and you know all about him. He gave Cenk Uyghur $20 million to stand up Young Turks Network and hire punks like Hassan Piker to ridicule brave soldiers like Dan Crenshaw. Okay, this is the level of discourse on the left. This is what, people, this is pure evil. And I'm going to leave you tonight with one last instance of pure evil. I came on Facebook today to this, and it broke my heart. My dear friend Patty Heffernan, whose son Chris just turned 18, God love him, has Down syndrome. And Patty sent me this and asked me to help publicize it, and so I have. They are calling it drag syndrome. They are taking Down syndrome young men and dragging them up. Now, these guys think it's all like dressing up for playtime or dressing up like a clown. They see clowns putting makeup on. They don't understand the full impact of what it is that they're being asked to do. This is as bad, but if the left, if you were to have a trained bear act, or if you were to do this with a monkey, let's say you had a pet monkey like Monkey Boo Boo. Everybody out there likes Monkey Boo Boo. My friend Molly Pitcher loves Monkey Boo Boo. If he took Monkey Boo Boo and put him in a dress and put makeup on him and everything, the left would absolutely lose their minds because animals mean more to them than humans. This was what the drag queen community is doing. And no, it's not just drag queens going into public schools to read to preschool children, or public libraries to read to preschool children. They're teaching them how to twerk. I don't care. A 5-year-old doesn't need to know how to twerk. I don't care if it's Beyonce in there teaching them how to twerk. I don't care if it's Nicki Minaj in there teaching them how to twerk. I don't care if it's Jay-Z in there teaching them how to twerk. I don't care if it's a drag queen in there teaching them how to twerk. A 5-year-old doesn't need to know how to twerk, period. Stop sexualizing our children. These people are evil. So Art Prize in Grand Rapids, which is sponsored by the DeVos family, Amway is a big sponsor, they have accepted as an entry into their art competition, this entry from, it's something one. I can't remember what the name of this lewd group is. But this is in Grand Rapids, Michigan. They're calling it Drag Syndrome. It is an entry into their art competition. They're saying that this is performance art. Dressing up Down syndrome boys as girls and parading them around. And that is art to these people. It's utterly depraved. This is the call to action. If you haven't already, please call Jory Bennett, JORIBENNETT, at 616-214-7906. 616-214-7906, and email her, jory@artprize.org. This needs to be shut down. It needs to be shut down fast. It is absolutely the most appalling, perverted, disgusting, dehumanizing thing I have ever heard of in my entire life. What kind of mind even conceives of this? Hey, here's an idea. Let's get Down syndrome kids and drag them up. It'll be cool. We can enter it into an art contest. They're pushing this leftist agenda. They have one objective and one objective only. It is to tear down every single institution in America. They started with the Catholic Church. They've taken religion out of the schools. They wanted to tear down the church. They want to tear down all social institutions. We can't have all male colleges. It's okay to have all women's colleges, but we can't have all male colleges. They have every step of the way. All they know is deconstruction, devaluation, and destruction. They cannot build anything. They cannot construct anything. They cannot make anything better. All they can do is tear down. Their idea of equality is not equality of opportunity. It is equality of outcome. And the only possible equality of outcome that exists in this world is the lowest common denominator. They want everyone equally miserable. Winston Churchill said it almost 100 years ago, and it is just as true today. The communist idea, and yes, they are communist, and that is why the Republican Party needs to take back the blue, because we are not, our color is not red. Our color always was blue. The Tories in England are blue. Conservatives in Canada are blue. Republicans in America were always blue. Always. Go back and look at the 1984 electoral map. They called it a red pool float and a suburban pool of blue. Entire country was blue except for Minnesota and DC, but they don't count. It's an absolute outrage what they're doing, and they need to be stopped. You cannot give a millimeter. You need to oppose them every single time they open their gob. You cannot let them get away with anything, because they take silence as acceptance. And that cannot stand any longer, because they hate you, they hate me, they hate America. I wasn't kidding when I said it. Now, I want to leave you with some great news. Laura and I today found out that we've been accepted to be an exhibitor at the first Made in America trade show that's going to be held in Indianapolis the first week in October 3rd through 6th at the Lucas Oil Center Convention Center in downtown Indianapolis. We're extremely excited. It's a showcase for all Made in America companies. And it's not just, I was talking to the guy today, and he said, we've turned away a lot of companies. So there were a lot of big companies that would have paid us a lot of money, and we turned them away because all their products are made in China, and then they make a couple things here, and they try to say Made in America. In order to get into this trade show, you have to be certified Made in America, which we are. Everything we sell is Made in America, and we are extremely happy that we're going to be there October 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. I'll be broadcasting from the trade show. It's not for another couple months, but I wanted to let you all know today, because we just found out and we are extremely excited about it. Hope you are too. That's all I've got for now. I did want to come on. I've been having some issues that have been keeping me off, some health issues, but I did want to come on tonight, albeit briefly. This is just fallout from my car accident, and I'm okay. Don't worry about me, but it has kept me from coming on even a limited amount of time like this. I do want to keep this short, but I also just wanted to say hello and keep in touch with you, because you matter to me, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I'd really appreciate it if you could like this on Periscope and on YouTube, and if you could share this around, that would be fantastic. So until next time, God bless you. God bless these United States. Keep fighting the good fight.